your brothers and sisters. So remember, I am on another 90-day whatchamacallit, and so in order to hello Zoe Gaunt, in order to counteract their nefarious algorithms, I'm going live every day for while I'm banned for just being lovely. They banned me for being lovely, guys. Fuck 'em. Sorry, pardon my French. Can you share this video? That would really piss off Facebook. If you share this video, they'll be like well pissed off. Why did you get suspended from TikTok, Lacey? I mean, TikTok's a total and utter free-for-all, so God only knows what you did to get banned on TikTok, hun. Oh my giddy aunt. So anyway, I've got an announcement. So I've heard that the guy... Hello, Michael James Garber. Listen, guys, the guy over in Russia, you know, the leader... Apparently, he's just gone he sent the white flag of surrender. He said that all those people that put up I stand with Ukraine, he was like, that just sent him over the edge. He was like, right, I'm done now. Forget about everything. I surrender. I acquiesce. There's going to be no more, because of all those people that did their little frames. So well done, everyone. Without that, we'd be up. We'd be up shit street, wouldn't we? Without a pal. Be up shit street without a pal. I have no idea I shared truth. Okay, guys, so anyway, so that's good news. Apparently it's all, I've done a meme about that. There's a meme about that going around on, Instagram. And it's like, yeah, good on you guys. Everyone, all the virtue signalers, well done. What would we have done without you? Hey? Hello, Yukari. So anyway, so I'm really trusting that you're all going to share this video because I'm at the bottom of the news feed and this is my way of counterbalancing their agenda, which is to shut up all the light workers. And so what we have to do is we have to come together. We have to be an army of light. We've got an army of dark. We all know what's going on with the army of dark. Now we need an army of light to come together. Oh dear, I've only got 20% left on my phone. Oh my God. Pardon me. Saliana. Hello, Saliana. Hello, Yukari. So, yeah, I just wanted to share with you all my new American flute. Today I'm going to be speaking in my Scottish accent because I feel like I can get a lot more done when I'm speaking in my Scottish accent. So I want to let everyone know, hello Michael James Garber, he's an also a bottom dweller. Well, Michael, I have yet to see any of your posts, but I did see a little round table that you did with your own, the quantum something or other, it looked amazing. But, you know, so anyway, how are we all doing? Oh, I'm going Liverpool, guys. We move around with the accents. We're not attached to one region. We can go Liverpool. We can go flipping Scottish. Your word is my old pal Jimmy McCarty. I know Jimmy. We can go Oz. We can go Oz just like that. Jen, are you related to my old pal Jimmy McCarty? I know Jimmy passed away a few years ago. Miss him so much. Well, I'm really sorry, mate. I do not know about that. I don't know, James. I don't know Jimmy McCarty. Sorry, mate. Now, let me tell you, Michelle, this flute is going to be coming to Scotland. I can't say Scotland in a non-Scottish accent. That is just not right. I'm taking this to Scotland. So my retreat in Scotland is going to be in about 21 days. No, 20 days. Thanks, James. Now, I have committed myself to doing these videos every day. I don't even know what I'm going to be speaking about. I've got no plan. I'm just showing up because I am counterbalancing their nefarious algorithms. But what I will say to everyone is that the energy... Oh, thank you, Sally Ann. By the way, I'm Scottish. Oh, God, don't start me on my Scottish again. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I'm going to have to speak Scottish. Oh, God, right. So, anyway, guys, the transmission is going to be on the 3-3. The energy is now building up. The energy is now building up like a you-know-whatty for the 3-3 transmission. Now, I've got to tell you about the 3-3 transmission. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be a global ceremony. We are calling all of the people from all of the corners of the flat earth to please come forward now. And I'm sorry about my accent, guys. It's terrible. It's totally terrible. Oh, God, I'm going all over the shop. What am I going to do? I need training. Someone's got to give me some actual training. Anyway, I digress. The energy is building up for the 3-3 transmission, which is going to be on Thursday. Now, what I want everyone to realise is that this is an opportunity for us to come together and activate the world peace. There is a situation going on at the moment which is causing a lot of upset and a lot of confusion for so many people. And even though we've had 2 years of Mockingbird media mocking everyone like there's no tomorrow, even now, with what is going on, most people are still believing what the mainstream media are saying. That is a little bit concerning for me and for other people that straight away could see through it. Like, we can see through it. If the legacy media are saying one thing, it's the other thing, guys. It's the other thing. If they're saying Russian man bad, Russian man ain't bad. Do you know what I mean? It's like whatever there is, and if all of the celebrities like Meghan and Harry and flipping Victoria Beckham and them lot, once they all start piping up about an agenda, you can 100% guarantee that's not what's really going on. What's really going on is the opposite of what they're saying. The opposite. So anyway, here we are back in that situation where loads of people are really, really confused again, and everyone's upset. Everyone's all these influences. Oh, how are you coping with the news? Oh, yeah, this is what you've got to do. Like all these really high level influencers on Instagram with hundreds and hundreds of thousands worth of followers. Oh, yeah, it's very, very tentative times that we're living. Oh, I couldn't sleep last night. I was so nervous. And I do understand that. I do understand that that everyone is getting played, but I just thought more people would be clocked onto what is really, really going on. And if the legacy media are saying jump, we have to do the opposite, which is dive. If the legacy media say dive, we need to jump. So whatever they're saying, it's the 100% opposite. And now, I'm lucky because I realised that within 1 second of the narrative dropping, I was like, I smell bullshit. I smell bullshit. And I just did a tiny bit of digging and I was like, oh, well, that completely corroborates my intuition. Okay. It seems this live keep interacting. It seems, yeah. And so... But the issue is that not everyone is at that level. Most people have gone, oh no, it's going to be, WW3 and we're in bloody WW3, guys. Do you know what I mean? Like this is, I mean, I'm not necessarily going to come out and tell you what I believe is going on because, you can go out there and do your own research. There is a lot of information about Ukraine and about what is actually going on in Ukraine. You will discover that it is the deepest sort of stronghold for the deep state, like the Ukraine. And I'm not going to risk anything by saying anything, but there is a lot of nefarious activities taking place on that land, and of course no one in their right mind condones any warfare or anything like that. Of course not. We would never ever condone that, but it's not what we're being told. But anyway, the point of the matter is, a lot of people are in a vibration of upset and worry and fear and confusion, and everyone's being loosed by the old controllers at the moment. And we need to stop that. We need to nip that in the bud, and everyone needs to come back to the 0 point field of trusting God's plan. This is God's planet. This is a God zone. Like, you can't FUCK with a God zone, guys. Like, you have to remember who your creator is. I have to remember who my creator is. My creator is Mother, Father, God. Like, we're not here to be put in like ridiculous amounts of danger all the time. We are actually here to take our world back and to hold the line and hold the vibration. Hold the vibration, like all is well. There is an unraveling going on, just as we purge and we upgrade, and then that activates an unraveling of our old thought forms and patterns. It's the same collectively. When we reach, like when a lot of the swamp has been drained, which it has been, we're now getting to this level where this is activating a deeper purge. Like, we're really getting into the nitty gritty now of the old energy leaving the planet. And it's not pretty, it's not sexy, it's not like, you know, fancy and frilly. It's not, it's messy. And we're all so brave for incarnating back into this world. Do you know what I mean? Knowing like what an absolute complete and utter shit show like that is being played out, begging for our attention. Of course, it's not just, oh, it's a shit show. That's just one narrative. That's the predominant dualistic, illusory, third dimensional narrative that has been enforced on everyone through the agenda of distraction. Give them bread and circuses and that'll keep them happy. Give them bread and circuses, then they won't get to question what's really going on. Give them bread and circuses and they'll be distracted away from their divinity. Do you know what I mean? Give them bread and circuses. They won't focus on their creative power. They will be absolutely obsessed with the current narrative and feeding that agenda. Give them bread and circuses and we can have our despicable world, is what the old controllers believe. And so what we have to do is we have to take responsibility and take control of our own consciousness and understand about all these distractions. Like, Netflix is such a huge distraction, and I know that's not a popular thing because most people don't watch terrestrial TV anymore. Most people watch Netflix. I can't even put Netflix on in my house. Netflix is got such a low vibration that if I put it on in my house, everything goes weird. It glitches everything. I can't even literally play it. Now, the issue is that most people are spending like 3-4 hours a night, like watching all these box series and what have you. You could be using those 3 or 4 hours a night to co-create heaven on earth. You could be scripting out your dream day. You could be manifesting and using your creative powers to heal your relationships, to heal yourself, to activate amazing things in your life. But instead, everyone's just sitting there like comatose to the box every night for 3 or 4 hours, and that's 3 or 4 hours of our life which is gone now. We can't use that for creative endeavours. Do you know what I mean? And it's not a judgment. Like, we all do it. We've all done it. It's just like, let's grow up. We need to grow up as a human family. We have been entrained to believe or to have our consciousness in the gutter. You know, it's been at such a low level, and that was the plan of the old controllers. The only way that we are going to rise into our divinity is to call out all of the tools and the plans and the distractions of the old controllers, which are us in form. There's no separation. We're all part of the ocean of oneness. Someone decided to try to give me a little bit of an on oneness. It's like, you know, of course we're all one. These are aspects of ourself that are getting played out, that are expiring. So when I talk about the old controllers, I'm not speaking about an energy that is separate from us. We're all one. Like, the ego will have you believe that that you are an individualized drop of water, separate and abandoned from the ocean of oneness, that basically God has dumped you on your head and you've just got to survive. That is the narrative of the ego. The truth is we are all drops of water that belong to the ocean of oneness, and that ocean of oneness is not like it has everything in it. It has all polarity in it. So when I'm speaking about the old controllers, I'm not speaking about them as separate from us. I'm speaking about it as a part of our consciousness, which we are outgrowing, which we are evolving beyond. It has served a purpose. This polarity has served a purpose, but it's now expired. And so where we're at is that it's time for us to grow up and mature spiritually as a human family. And we do that by understanding all the ways that our consciousness has been controlled, and we cut off the control and we take back control of our own consciousness. You are an unlimited being. I am an unlimited being. As an unlimited being, I chose to return back to this realm whereby everyone is brought into this idea of limitations. But the truth is, I am an unlimited being. But when I landed here, everyone around me was like, oh, you can't do that, you can't do that, you can't walk through that wall, yeah, you get old. And it was like all these limited programs were enforced upon us, or me, use me as an example, that all of those false beliefs were enforced upon me. And because I am a child of God, because I implicitly trust my elders, I implicitly trust authority, because I'm a good girl, I'm a child of God, I'm going to believe it, I'm going to absorb it. Yeah, oh yeah, I am limited. Oh yeah, I can't walk through that wall. Oh yeah, there is this thing called aging where we age and we degenerate. It's all a load of bullshit, guys. It's all a 100% load of bullshit. And so at some point we have to disattach ourselves from that nefarious programming, you know, and that's where we're at. So everyone believing and buying into the programming has kept humanity at a very, very immature level, has kept humanity sort of like in the gutter, for want of a better word. And it's like it's time now that we exalt ourselves. Like, we need to become exalted humanity, angelic humanity, and we do that by understanding who we are as creative beings. We are all creative beings. Like, we're all fractals of God. So that's it, we're all fractals of God. And because of that, we're here to create heaven on earth. There's no two ways about it. Do you know what I mean? Hello, Gurpreet, darling. Michael says, some people literally need a planet flying in their direction to start praying. Gonna have to catch the replay for the start of it. Seen that beauty flute come out. Hold the vision. Yep. Their material world conscious they haven't yet cultivated. Subtle consciousness somehow need to inspire. Inner truth. Yes, that's so true, Michael. I love you. I have to continue on my day. Sending hugs from across the pond, you exalted, sparkly light force. Oh, well, thank you very much. Okay, right. I've just plugged in the phone, guys. So hopefully we're not going to have too many issues. I agree. Oh, well, I'm glad Mariko agrees. That's wonderful. Let's have another little blow on the flute. Clear that energy. Any energy. Clear any nefarious energy that's hanging around. First time I've played this flute, guys. I mean, I had a little go in the shop with a little pokey little plasticky thing, but that's the first time I played it. That's very beautiful, isn't it? Wasn't it? I've got all these hairy bits coming out and everything. Anyway, Now, guys, so the energy's building up for the 3-3 transmission, and the reason is that we're going to be doing this whole Peace on Earth protocol in the 3-3 transmission. We're going to be doing, like, we're going to really, really help everyone just calm down with what is going on. Do you know what I mean? And, like, everyone just needs to have a reality check and understand that, like, God is in control. God is in control. And that is what is going to be transmitted to everyone in the 3-3 transmission. So also it is going to be, it marks the year of the passing of my soul brother Liam. And so I'm going to be really deeply honouring him. And we're going to be creating a rainbow bridge, working with Liam, who's on the other side, creating a rainbow bridge so that, and this is like preparation for the new earth, because when we move into the new earth and we go into our crystalline forms, it is my understanding that some of the souls that have exited the stage in the last year or two, or I don't know exactly when, but we are going to meet them in their 5th dimensional crystalline forms. And I really, really deeply believe that. I believe that this death sort of agenda is going to collapse, and that our generation is part of that. Like, I don't plan on dying. I plan on consciously ascending with my twin flame. Like, after 1,000 or 2,000 years, like when we're done, I plan to, you know, like what they did in the Aboriginal bush, that they'd stay in their bodies for like hundreds of years. And then because they didn't buy into the aging program. And so what they did was they just like existed for hundreds and hundreds of years. And then they were like, oh, right, we're done now, everyone. We're done, guys. Yeah, that was a great life. We're going to go and, like, you know, going to release this suit now back into the universe. And what they do, this is what the Aboriginal elders used to do. They probably still do it. But they go off into the bush. They say, see you later to the tribe, and they go off into the bush, and then they dig themselves a little hole, and then they sit in the hole, and they say, I am ready to go now, God. I am ready for my spirit to return back home to the Godhead. I am ready. And then they consciously ascend. They consciously ascend, guys, and their spirit leaves their bodies, and boom, they go into their light body. And then what happens is that their bodies then become, go into their rainbow light body, which is what happens to a lot of these Tibetan monks. And that's what happens when you consciously ascend. Everything is kind of like left intact. Do you know what I mean? So like this whole thing about dying, this is an agenda. I know I am totally radical. Sometimes I must think to myself, oh my God, if I've got any new people listening to me, what are they thinking? Death doesn't exist. Death's a lie. We don't age. I mean, Jesus, what would you want on a living Tuesday? I don't even know what day it is. What day is it? Monday. I don't even know what day it is. Oh, thank you, your curry, darling. So, it is my understanding that the 3rd dimension dropped in density, and then because the 3rd dimension dropped out of its 5th dimensional density, because of that, we took on a lot more illusions within our thought forms, and we really, really bought into the idea of duality and like being 3D beings. But that's just an overlay. Like, that is just a construct. That is an overlay over this crystalline core that the earth truly, truly is. So once that overlay is removed, then we're back to our 5th dimensional crystalline glory, where we don't die. Do you know what I mean? Like, death does not exist within that consciousness. That doesn't mean that we want to live in these bodies forever. No, of course not. You'd want to be a Pleiadian. You'd want to be an Arcturian. You might want to be an animal. You might want to be a dolphin. I mean, Jesus, imagine how blissful it would be to be a dolphin. You'd be like, no, I'm done with being a human. I think I'll be a dolphin now, or I think I'll be a dog. I might want to be a dog. It's up to us. It's up to our soul where we choose to incarnate. But while the planet is locked into this 3rd dimensional sort of like prison timeline, you could say, no, let's think of a better way to put it. Limited thoughts, limited belief paradigm is what it is. Then that really, really deeply controls our relationship with our consciousness. But as this overlay is removed, all of these programs are going to be removed, and so we will be restored back to our true spiritual dignity, where we don't die. We consciously ascend. We're like, yeah, I'm done with this body. I'm just going to go, and I'm going to go back to my creator. I'm going to hang out in source energy without a form for a bit, and then I'm going to go and incarnate somewhere else. Like, that's the way it's meant to be. Like, we're not meant to age, guys. Aging is an archonic program. Yeah, aging is an archonic program that was enforced upon humanity at the time of the fall of Atlantis, when our DNA was tampered with. We went from 12 strands, and when one speaks about 12-strand DNA, we are not speaking about a limited notion of 12 strands. We're talking about the 12 strands being the gateway to our multidimensional DNA, and ultimately to the 144 multidimensional strands of DNA. It's not just 12. It's like the fifth dimension is the gateway to full multidimensionality. The fifth dimension is the 0 point field where we come out of duality into unity consciousness. And it's the same when we speak about the 12 strands of DNA. That's just the opening into our multidimensionality. That's the arrival point of mastery. You're not stuck there at 12D, just like you're not stuck there at the fifth dimension. That's just the entry point into higher dimensional consciousness. You can be in the fifth dimension, and then you can totally, I mean, God, I've had all sorts of expansions onto the 33rd dimension. You can be like one day in the 12th dimension, another day in the 7th dimension. You can be getting down in the 9th dimension. There's no limits. But the 5th dimension is the gateway to our multidimensionality. It's very important for everyone to know that. So anyway, what am I going to do? Oh, Danny wants to be a bird. I don't mind being a bird myself. I think I'd rather be a dolphin though. Danny, what do you think? A dolphin? Dolphin's great. I mean, who wouldn't want to be a dolphin? I'd like to be a pink dolphin. Anyway, if you could share this video, guys, that would be really, really appreciated, because I'm at the bottom of the newsfeed for 90 more days, and it's not fair. Do you know what I mean? It's not fair. Like, I haven't even done anything. All I did was support the flipping truckers. That was it. And they were like, oh, well, you can have 90 days downstairs at the bottom of the feed. I'm like, okay, I've been a very, very good girl on Facebook. Thank you very much. Not on Instagram. I post all my most best things on Instagram, guys. You should follow me on Instagram, because I've got to be really careful with Facebook, because it's like my main sort of hub of my community. But Instagram, I don't care to post anything. Official Jen McCarthy. You'd love my Instagram. I post my most hilarious memes there. So anyway, so the energy's building up for the 3-3 transmission. I trust that you're all going to be there. We're gonna activate this rainbow bridge. We're gonna really, really collapse this timeline of where, like, death is normal. Like, we're going to start normalizing living forever. We're going to start normalizing consciously ascending. We're going to start normalizing, like, not just dying randomly. Do you know what I mean? Like, that is part of the third dimensional dualistic paradigm, and we are duty bound to escape from that and to identify all of the thought forms that keep us entrapped in that third dimensional reality. So the 3-3 transmission, that's going to be on Thursday. It's going to be around 7:30, I think. 7:33 it's going to be. That's UK time. And also we're going to be doing a big massive protocol to open up all the international borders and end all the bullshit. End it all. Do you know what I mean? Go Preet, darling, can you put a link to book onto the transmission? Thank you, Yukari, darling. So yeah, let's have another moment of the flute. If you could share this video, I would really appreciate it. Just been reading a book about this today. About what? About dying. So also, do I know any accountants or lawyers? I'm looking for an accountant or a lawyer who says that they've known me for 2 years, because I need someone professional like that to say that they know me and I'm a trustworthy person. So if you fit that criteria, please contact me. About Anna, Grandmother of God, she lived for over 500 years. That's right. Yeah, I've read Anna, Grandmother of God, Vicky. Now, also, my final announcement, beautiful brothers and sisters, is that I'm getting really, really excited about hosting this Diamond Plus Mastermind. And so if there are any coaches in my community that are very, very much doing well in their coaching business and are easily reaching 6 figures and multiple 6 figures in their business, I'm going to be hosting a Diamond Plus Mastermind. And I'm going to be sharing with you all everything that I've basically, my latest download about the divine actor I am. It is really, really powerful, and it's very, very much a game changer. That the fact that this code has now been dropped into humanity's consciousness is a game changer for us, because we have now been handed a manifestation protocol that previously was not available to humanity. This manifestation protocol has been hidden within the highest degrees of sort of like the secret societies and stuff like that, and it's actually off-planet wisdom, off-planet what do you call it, teachings around the law of actualization. So if you are a high level mentor and coach and you are working with clients and you are wanting to really, really experience like the golden key towards actualization and towards manifesting and actualizing in such a extremely rapid way, then please contact me and your name will go on the list, and I'm going to be sending that out, because I'm actually going to be hand picking coaches to work with, because this is so high level, these codes, that I have to be very discerning about who I work with, because if I share these codes with the wrong person, then they could use these teachings for their own selfish and nefarious purposes, and that is just not going to work. It has to be used for the greatest good of humanity, and obviously you use it for yourself as well, like with your issues and your abundance and stuff like that, but it cannot be used for anything that would be considered detrimental for humanity, or something that's selfish, that is self-serving. It has to be for the greater good, and that doesn't mean that we are ignored. Like you being in abundance and you having all your health in order, that is not self-serving. That is not what I'm referencing as self-serving. I'm talking about like being manipulative and using these powers for nefarious purposes. So if you are a high level coach, which I know I've got quite a lot of you in my community now, please write to me and I will send you the information about the Diamond Plus Mastermind. So I just wanted to say that. I think that's all my messages, guys. What I'll do, I'll read you a little bit of my book. Hold on a minute. Okay, if I can just pull it up. Thank you for playing that flute beautifully. I feel like it's a present from you as it's my birthday. Oh, Mariko, darling. Right, this is for you. I'll try and play Happy Birthday. I don't think I'll be able to because it's not the right notes. It's the worst. That's the worst rendition of Happy Birthday. Right, I'm going to sing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. A happy birthday, beautiful Mariko. Happy birthday to you. Ala siki ala dui ani aya sukui. Aya sui aya kuku aya la si aya. Aya sukui aya tui akaya. Aya suin ya kukuiem. Aya saya ya tui atiki aya. Ua isi atiania. Hatakia ua ya sikienia. Ua ya tui aya ya siania kukuya. Happy birthday, beautiful Mariko. That's a light language blessing from my heart to you, sister. So much love and so many blessings to you on this beautiful day. Right news. So anyway, guys, I don't know why, but I think I've got to go now. So yeah. So anyway, sometimes it's a bit hard to actually say what I want to say, but what I will say is that there's one spot left on my Scottish retreat, which starts on the 20th of March. So if you're watching this and you are feeling the call to come to Scotland to do work at the Roslin Chapel and work with the Mary and Michael ley line that connects to Roslin Chapel, please get in contact, and there's one spot left. We've got an amazing chef. She's a raw food chef, she's a vegan chef. We're staying in a castle, 3 meals a day covered. Hello Debs, darling. So yeah, there's one spot left on the Roslin Chapel retreat, and very excited to see who will fill up that spot. We've got 2 brothers, so that's exciting. And yeah, so I'm just trusting that you're all going to share this video, because without you, then you know, I am nothing. No, I am something, because I'm God's daughter. But without you, I really could do with your support, brothers and sisters. So anyway, right now, I love your voice, Jen, and fluting, of course. Happy birthday, Mariko. Tremendous birthday message from Jen. Oh, God. The accent, Jen, the accent, McCarthy. Oh, God. Oh, my Lord. What am I going to do? Right, I'm going to play one more song. There we go, beautiful brothers and sisters. So you're going to see me tomorrow. I'm going to be doing lives every day for 90 days, and we are going to crack their algorithms, and we are going to celebrate life. We're going to celebrate God. We're going to celebrate the fact that all is well. This is a God zone. Imagine like the sword of Excalibur has been put down, and the angels are like, this is a God zone. Earth is a God zone. You cannot F-U-C-K with a God zone. And everyone needs to know that you are safe. You are safe. You are a child of the divine. You have nothing to fear. And so may you use this beautiful sacred moment to just drop into your heart, to send out a prayer of love and gratitude for all the amazing blessings that you have in your life, and the fact that you are here and we are having this beautiful conversation. There is absolutely nothing to fear but fear itself. And we've got this, guys. We have 100% got this. So, hello Ruth Edgel. Better late than never, sweetheart. I've now finished the video. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for sharing. And I'll see you on the 3-3 transmission. One spot open for the Scotland retreat. And if you're feeling the call for the Diamond Plus Mastermind, please email me at cosmicgypsy33@gmail.com. And I look forward to reading all your lovely messages after this live. So God bless you. God bless all of us. And I'll see you all tomorrow.